So, I'm turning on the camera a little earlier than I planned. We are in Clayton Valley, and I was going to cut out all of Clayton because Clayton City is really boring, but this area is really beautiful. Those classic East Bay rolling hills, and I don't know how the rest of this road is, but it's a little more rural, scenic area here, so thought I might capture some of this on camera. We are heading toward Morgan Territory Road, and well, I'll talk about that road again in a little bit. For some updates on the bike, I stopped for a recharge on the way here. Stopped at a Blink level 2 charger at a McDonald's. Now, one of the reasons I'm out today, besides just to enjoy the ride and enjoy the weather, was to test the level 2 charger, test this charge tank on this bike, because last time I took it out was the first time I had used the level 2 charger, and had some issues where it kept turning off every few minutes, or just stopped charging every few minutes. And the charger itself would indicate that it was charging, but the bike just went completely dead and was not being charged. It seemed like that would happen every 3 or 4 minutes, at least with one charger. Well, actually 2 different chargers, but at one location. So I've been wondering, is there a problem with this charge tank? I kind of need to find out sooner than later if it needs a repair. So I wanted to take a long-ish ride today, and long enough I could run the battery down some and recharge. And first recharge today went great. I turned the bike in, I plugged it in to Blink level 2 charger. It was charging at about 5 kilowatts. Turned the key off after about a minute, and it charged from, I think I started around 75% battery up to 95%, 96%. No issues. I finally unplugged it at 96. Didn't really want to wait around for the last few percent. Oh, look at this, how nice this valley is. I'm just taking it easy, not trying to pass these cars while I talk here. But you never know, right? If the opportunity presents itself, I may have to get past these guys. But I think we're going to turn off onto Morgan Territory Road pretty soon. So, charging news is good. Very happy that worked. Going to have one more charge before heading home when we come out of the other side of Morgan Territory Road, or Morgan Territory Road will take us over to Black Rock. And here it is. And is this, I don't see a street sign. Yeah, I think this is the road. Let's take in the scenery. It's getting a little late in the day, but it's warm enough, we should be okay. So yeah, we'll have one more charge stop before heading home, and fingers crossed that works just as well. And if it does, I'll just assume that there was something weird with the charge point chargers that I used last week. What is this kind of sinkhole swamp? Oh, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's watering hole for cattle or something. Wow, this is a beautiful road. A couple other quick updates. I've noticed that my lever here is adjusted up way too high. It's real hard to get, my fingers get blocked on that every time. I had an issue with that last week as well, where I actually pulled on the throttle a little bit while I was trying to grab the brakes, and I just today figured out just how off that angle is. In fact, this whole gear is up higher. This mirror is at a higher, more upright angle than this mirror. So I'm just going to adjust that back to be even. That should get the handle on line about where I need it, and that's going to feel a lot better. Last thing is, the front tire was a little bit low. I knew that I was about 3 psi low, and then today just kind of really sank in that I was getting that low tire kind of responsiveness from the front end, where the tire will really want to pull in a direction once you start to lean in, once you start to turn a little bit. And then at the same time, the steering's a little bit heavy, even though I've been really happy with the handling. So put a little bit of air in the front tire. I don't have an accurate gauge, so I just guessed, gave it a couple of squeezes, and you know, used the meter built into the air pump to estimate relatively how much more I was putting in there. Probably overinflated it a little bit. Probably put in 4 or 5 psi. Might be 1 or 2 psi over the recommended mark, but the front end is it's definitely feeling lighter. Yeah, so fully inflating the front tire helps give it the correct profile, and these already have kind of a flat profile, so underinflating on top of that's going to be an even flatter profile and really not affect the handling well, so it's feeling good. Alright, anyway, I think this is my destination road for today. Now this road is pretty cool road already, and the thing is, it gets a little weird. It eventually turns into a single track, I believe, unmaintained road. I think on maps it is marked as an unmaintained road. It gets a little bit hairy. Definitely what you'd call rough conditions, and I think that's going to be a great match for this bike. So we'll see. Oh man, I really should have passed this truck while we had some straights, because as soon as we get in here, it just gets very curvy. Alright, well, I think I'm going to have to go for it. Of course, this guy's not going to help me. Thanks, trucker. And we're off. Now, at least the good news is I don't expect that we'll have a lot of traffic on this road. But oh, just as I opened my mouth, I jinxed it. It's a nice, relatively warm, sunny day today, but it has been raining some over the past few days, so parts of this road could be a little wet. Just something I got to keep in mind. Oh my god, dude, seriously? Okay, well, he's just going to take up the entire road, I guess. Damn. Well, not only is there traffic. Wow, dude. Okay, he's gonna block me from passing or something. You know, I'm gonna pass you there, bud. That guy wasn't helpful. I don't think it's whatever he's towing there. It's probably not even legal. Oh yeah, I gotta remember the curves on here make no sense and none of them are marked. Well, the bike is feeling good. So I've only been on this road once before. Here we go. Now I missed that sign, but I think it's a rough condition or something like that. It's warning you. You're on your own after this point. Yeah, so not a great road for a sport bike. I'm pretty sure I took this road on the Ninja 400, and that was fine because it's such a light bike. You know, it did pretty well. The suspension is not too stiff. It's a kind of one-size-fits-all suspension. I don't think it's adjustable except for rear preload on the Ninja, so pretty plush actually for a sport bike. So it did okay, but I think something like the DSR is a much better fit. Now, I've noticed DSR suspension, it's a little stiff. I think I want to loosen it up a little bit. I don't know if I need to ease up on the compression damping or what. I thought maybe the rear end is what feels a little stiff. The front end is firm, but it's nice because you get some good steering feedback and it doesn't seem too bumpy. The bumps aren't too jarring, it soaks them up pretty well. The back end though, you know, oof, I can feel a little bit rough. Oh man, this is a great road. So yeah, I thought maybe the preload was set too high, but I checked it, and pretty sure it's a stock setting, and that stock setting is on the softer side. So what is this? So it's stuff like that where, you know, it's nice to have a dual sport and some tough suspension. Big plate in the middle of the road, just stand up, no problem. Yeah, a little bit of little damp spots here, no big deal. Yeah, this bike was made for these roads. This thing is awesome. Last update on the bike is brakes are still feeling a little spongy to me, so especially for riding like this, I would like as much brake as I can get. I mean, the brake's strong enough, it's just the field isn't that great. We let go a little bit over the muddy patch. No problem, felt pretty stable. But yeah, you never know what you're going to run into on Morgan Territory Road. Everyone's favorite territory road, Morgan Territory Road. I guess there is, you know, this area, or somewhere in this area is called Morgan Territory. I don't really know what the name is all about. Oh yeah, we were cranking through here, no problem. Ooh, look at the camber on that. That's pretty nice. I gotta remember that there could be other cars or other bikes. Bikes would be even more dangerous, except I'd probably hear the bikes. Now, wouldn't it be funny if there was another Zero ripping through here, coming the other way? We're in Ergica, and neither of us could hear each other, and we just collided head on. Well, that wouldn't be funny at all, would it? Yeah. Alright, so I kind of remember going through here on the Ninja. It was a few months ago, and I just remember that I thought it was cool. I mean, it was fun. Oh, look at that. That is a coyote or a fox. Good little thing. Yeah, see? Nice thing about electric, you can sneak up on the wildlife. They don't hear you coming. They don't know what the hell to think of you. He's all, what is that thing? Is it animal? Oh, some kind of trailhead, or someone just doing something creepy out in the woods here. But a lot of creepy stuff goes on out in a place like this. It is secluded. Yeah, this bike's feeling good. Well, I don't know, now I'm having second thoughts about replacing these tires right away. Well, of course a more road-oriented adventure tire would still be great on this terrain. But you know, we did go through a little bit of mud, a little bit of gravel, and these tires are holding on good, and then they're, I don't know, just felt real predictable when the tires did let go a little bit through the mud. Gotta watch those blind crests. Yeah, now there's some a rough patch. Oh, what is going on here? Fancy cars, trailhead, or you know, cocaine sale. Can't really tell. Could be both. Oh yeah. So yeah, Ninja made it up here okay, but you know, I wouldn't want to take a really high performance sport bike up here ever, and I don't think I'd ever want to take my Z900 RS up here or anything. I don't know. Just it's not. I was going to say anything heavy, but the Z900 RS is about the same weight as this bike. I think I just want suspension like this. I want a supermoto up on this road, and that's essentially what I got. Yes. I just wish I could be sure there was no other traffic. Now see, this may be unmaintained, but there's pretty good camber in some of these turns. Not so much. I look at that pavement, that asphalt is just cracked to shit. Oh, there's a car. A couple of friends there. Okay. Just out for a Saturday joyride leisurely ride on Morgan Territory Road. Hey, let's go take in the sights on Morgan Territory Road. It's not a fun looking drop off. Woohoo! Yeah. Throttle on this bike. It's really easy to manage, even with all that power, even with no traction control. I'm not really missing the traction control. I thought I might, since this has got so much more power than the FXS, but God, the throttle mapping is just so smooth. Like, you can tell that it's a pretty sophisticated mapping, kind of designed to not need traction control, designed to be smooth, but it's still, really direct. Doesn't feel detached or anything. Feels, I think, a lot more connected than most gas throttles, honestly, because it's just, a big resistor or whatever. I mean, it's not just a potentiometer in the throttle, but it's something like that. Through the electronics, and then the motor just goes. There's not a lot in between. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is cool. I forgot that it went up high like this. I kind of remember this area now, and then I think we'll sort of plunge back down closer to the creek. So it would be nice to go when the sun's a little higher up and there's better lighting everywhere. Ooh, get some gravel there. Yeah, I guess that's the only problem with this road thing to really look out for is the gravel on the sides. If I'm too fast in a turn, then I notice the gravel, then I can be nervous. It's tough to know exactly what to do. But there's enough car traffic up here that it gives you those clear patches where the tires are. I can see that road ahead. I don't want to slow down at all, but I know I should a little bit for these. Yeah, these turns are epic. Yeah, these turns are great, but you just couldn't really enjoy this on a sport bike. Oh, Morgan Territory Regional Preserve. Wait. Why does this look so familiar? I guess just because I've, been here once. I don't think I ever actually went up into this East Bay Regional Park District, Morgan Territory. This is the territory. And we'll just take a quick look and run back on the road here. Oh, this is nice with the late afternoon sun on the hills. I guess there's, hiking up here. Some picnic tables, restrooms, hand jobs. What? No. Probably after dark. Who knows what goes on up here? Well, that's not a very scenic picnic table, is it? Right by the bathrooms. some kind of bathtub out there. Water trough. I don't know what that's all about. Well, I wouldn't mind stopping and stretching my legs, but it's getting a little bit late, and I think I want to charge up once more before heading home, so let's just get back on the road. Oh, and man, I don't want that double wide trailer hauling beast truck to pass me. Don't want to have to try to get past that again. Ah, now here the road's in pretty good shape. This has been, paved at some point in the last decade, unlike the rest of it. Man, it would be cool if they paved the whole thing. Oh, cow. Oh, gotta keep my eyes on the road. Can't get distracted by the cow. Yeah, this is nice asphalt up here. Let's open it up. That's full throttle. Okay. Don't want to get too carried away. Ah, well, okay. So that's the end of that section of road, because I think here we're coming into Black Rock. Okay, I thought that went on for a lot longer. Well, that's a shame, because I was just starting to have fun up there. And I wish that was about twice as long, but pretty cool. Pretty cool, can't complain. So, oh, maybe it's not done. I have no idea. I have no idea. This is still pretty rural, judging by the horses and, oh boy, and the fucking turkeys, you motherfuckers. Yeah, listen to them. Can you hear them gobbling? Yeah, fuck off, turkeys. It's a weird looking house. Kind of cool. Oh, kind of typical, actually. Okay, yeah, no, we're not in Black Rock yet, but I think, oh, this is nice. But we are out of that really crazy, cracked up Creekside part of Morgan territory. This is pretty idyllic looking out here, especially with a little bit of green from the rain. Oh yeah, well, I remember this area. This is beautiful up here. Up high. Let's take a peek. I don't think there's a good turnoff around here, but this is a beautiful view of the valley. There's cows all over, everywhere. You've got these rolling hills. You've got a pickup truck up there doing something. And then I don't know where the hell that is down there. I don't know what that area is. Anyway, this looks like it's out of a movie or something. Look at this. Looks like there's a little turnout right there. Alright, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna take a quick rest. Stretch my legs. Maybe get a couple of pictures. Yeah, it's all private land, I guess. It says no trespassing. And then get back on the road. Where's the best spot? Here. This is a pretty good spot. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a rest here for a minute. Okay. And be back in a minute. And we're back. Let's take a little panoramic shot here. Yeah, so there's a house up there. House way back there. I don't know if you can see that one. And, oh yeah, and a house over there just to the left as well, on the top of the hill. Pretty isolated living out here, but some nice views. It's very peaceful. And if you can get stuff delivered up here, then that sounds like a win. Okay, my kickstand is barely holding the bike up on this incline. Be a little bit careful here. Okay, take one last good look at the cows. And I think we had one car past me the whole time I've been here. I've been here for a few minutes just hanging out. Okay, yeah, we're at almost 70% battery, 69%, and gonna make one more charge stop, but I don't think I actually have to. I think I could make it home. We are gonna be going, through Black Rock. We might technically be in, hello cows. We might technically be in Black Rock right now. I don't know how big it is. And then we're going to Danville. And the charging station we're going to hit is in Black Rock. I think it's the only one in Black Rock. Yeah, this is a cool area. I just like being up high like this. The views don't stop. I think I saw a car coming up. So be a little careful around these blind turns. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't exactly want to rip on this section of the road with the sheer drop off on the right. Plus it's nice to slow down a little bit, take in scenery, now and then. That is one nice thing about an electric, because of the silence, you can get into this real casual, sort of relaxed mode of just kind of sightseeing, and a little easier than you can on a gas-powered bike with a loud engine. Okay, so I think we've got a couple more miles of kind of nice road. Yeah, Kalimoto says I've got a right-hand turn in about 2 miles. So I think we've got this kind of action up until then, which is nice. This road's a little bumpier than it looks, so the suspension's still coming in very handy. I mean, so many of the roads around here are like this, really. Just kind of patchy, not great condition, lots of bumps. That's the reason I wanted this bike. So far, so good. Someone creeping out on the road here. Wonder if I can pass this. Yes, they're cool. Palm trees. Palm bushes. I don't know what those are. Used to all of this green. I'm so used to going through here over the summer. Well, maybe not this exact spot, but this whole area. I'm just so used to it being that kind of golden brown. Kalimoto's not good at is telling me, I don't think it tells me anyway, how far away my next waypoint is. And my next waypoint should be the charge station. Look at that shack. Yeah, I'm gonna run down junk out there. Okay, seems like I've come through some of this area from the other direction. I don't really know what road we're on anymore. Can't read the Kalimoto tiny print through my dark visor. Some more cows. Well, what am I waiting for, huh? Oh, should be careful over the blind crest, especially with the stop sign coming up. And where am I going? Okay, right-hand turn. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Oh, now I can see what street we're on. So we're turning onto Manning, and we've been on, oh, that's Morgan Territory Road. All right, that whole thing is Morgan Territory Road. Well, it really is everyone's favorite territory road. Morgan Territory Road. Okay, so at first I was a little disappointed, so I'm sorry, Morgan Territory Road. I was a little disappointed in you because I thought it was short, but that one road packs in a lot. What is up here? A scooter. Okay, now this road I've been on before. I'm gonna, yeah, it's a little bit bleak, but it's interesting terrain out here. Just all this open land. Not really sure what is going on, like if any use is being made of it. I don't know what kind of vehicle that is. Big scooter? Anyway, all this open land looks kind of like farmy, but yeah, well, okay, there are cows, right? So maybe, oh, that was my turn. That was my turn. So I guess it is. That's what's going on. People are, you know, it's some animal husbandry. People are managing their cattle here. Guy, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't want to be a jerk, but that has got to be one of the geekiest nerd vehicles I've ever seen in my life. It's like someone went into the motorcycle dealer and said, now, what is the absolute dorkiest product that you offer for sale? Oh, that one? I'll take it. And can I please get a high-vis vest and complete high-vis outfit to go with it? Yeah, this is a cool road as well. All kinds of nice roads out here. Yeah, I wanted to get back out here and I couldn't remember what this area was, so kind of nice to be reminded, or actually, I don't know if I knew that before, that Morgan Territory dumps out right here, and that these are kind of cool roads too. Not nearly as, you know, technical or anything, but you can get a little speed, some fun turns. Is there a stop sign up here? What's going on? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is cool. I feel like I'm not going the right direction. The Kalimoto's taking me somewhere I don't want to go. I just can't. I don't know. This doesn't seem like the way to Black Rock, but hopefully I'm wrong, because this is a great route. I'd be happy to do this every so often, no problem. Okay, this is another 3 miles. How are we doing on juice? We got 63% battery, so no worries about range. Like, even if I'm completely lost right now, it's just not a problem. I mean, I know that I'll be able to make it to someplace with a charge station. And now that it seems like the charge tank is working okay, or at least doesn't have any, major issues, this is kind of nice. Obviously not as flexible as being on a gas bike, but it's okay. Okay, now what would be nice is if I could get past this fool. So what is that? Yeah, another little farmhouse type of a thing. Cool. And this is the time when someone should actually just pull over and let me by. It'd be a real cool move, bro. Ooh, I wonder where that road goes to. Yeah, it doesn't look like the curves are going to let up, so there's just not going to be much of a passing opportunity. Maybe we'll have some visibility through here. Yeah, that's good enough to me. Look at this asshole speeding up. Horsies. Cow. What kind of wildlife out here? Now, if you think it's weird that I'm using the whole road there with both lanes, it's because I can see what's going on up ahead, so I don't have a death wish. It's just a little safer to use the whole road and get a good line if you know that there's no one coming. Glare is getting to be a bit much, but still see pretty well. Yeah. Oh man, this is a great road. I forgot about this. Maybe I've never been down this, at least this part of this road before. It's possible. Yeah. Yeah, there's a good chance this is my first time on this road. Pretty amazing. Okay. That was fun. Camino to Sahara. Okay, this seems familiar from my when I was planning this out in Kalimoto, and so I think that the charge station is coming up here. Hopefully I see a little waypoint thing pop up on my screen and I didn't miss it. Wow. This just goes on forever. Those trees look farmed. Yeah, it might be fruit trees or no, not avocado trees. But yeah, those are all planted in straight lines. Equestrian Center, look. La Jolla Equestrian Center? I don't know. Iron Horse Equestrian Center. Well, I don't think I missed the charging station. I really don't think any of the area that we just went through was very likely to have a level 2 charging station sitting out there, unless I'd accidentally put someone's house into plug share or something like that. Alright, well, looks like that was the end of the good times and the fun roads, and now we've got traffic and almost like a little 2-lane highway. But I'll keep I'll keep the GoPro running until we hit the charge station. Let's see what else is out here. There was a realtor sign. That's for sale, huh? Thanks. Like, if you're gonna move out here, like, you move another few hills over, right, and just get the hell out. You don't move out here just to look at some busy road like this. Well, someone does, apparently, like those houses, but I don't think I would. That'd be my choice. Seen a lot of these slanted roof things, and they're like bus stops and parking lot things, and I'm guessing that they have solar panels on top, and that's why they're at an angle. And it also happens to be nice for rain runoff, but I think that's what's going on. People are trying to put up a lot more solar in these kind of industrial and public locations, and then they angle the roof to get more, maybe. Or they just think it looks cool, because you never know. So, Shadow Creek, oh, that's just the name of the street. What street are we on? We are on Camino Tasahara. So 1.2 miles right turn. I hope that's the charge station. Let's see if this guy's going to cut through now. Okay, buddy. Well, have fun being slow. Have fun back there. I kind of don't ever not cut through cars anymore. Or said more plainly, I cut through the cars all the time. Because why not? Right? Why wouldn't you if you can? Okay, well, this is a bit of a suburban nightmare out here. Let's see if there's an oasis of electric juice up ahead. Or if it's just a turn. Yeah, I see that waypoint up right there. That should be my charge station. Cool. I hope this is for real, because this is a nice location for riding out in that area. I mean, nice location for a charge station. Look at that. I don't even need it. I've got 50%. But I sure don't mind having it here. It's just the extra insurance, right? Like, say maybe you take off and your charge is a little low, or a charging station ahead of that doesn't work. Okay, now I just got to find it. There's some handicap spots. There's a parking lot. There's, oh boy, this place is huge. It's hugey. Like, I feel like the charge points should be there, but they're not. What's squeaking? Something's squeaking on my bike. You know that? I don't like the sound of that. I wonder if it's a rear brake. I wonder if it's like the FXS. Maybe all Zeros have this kind of squeaky rear brakes. Oh boy. It's easy to find the handicap spots. I mean, that's nice. That's cool and everything, but they could have some big signs for the chargers too. That also wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt a bit. Oh my god. Oh, this is a huge... they could be anywhere. Well, let's see. Usually... Oh yeah, see? Speed bump. DSR doesn't give a shit. Oh, there we go. Volta. And both in use. Oh my god! Okay, well... That's the first time that's happened to me. Usually none are in use. So I'll take a look. And I'm not going to hang out for too long. I got 50%. No problem to get to like Walnut Creek or another charge station from here. It's really no big deal. I'll still be there with, at least 25-30% left. But I'm going to take a look just because this is a new thing and try to understand, like, can I even tell how much longer these guys might be there? Like, how does this even work? I mean, you technically can stay about as long as you want to, as long as you pay. But, oh, see, like, this guy left a note here. It says, please plug in the charge port is on rear passenger side, thanks. Oh, funny. So he left his car there, someone else was charging. And he's asking them to plug it in, and then I guess, it's like a little EV community, so we all help each other out, EV bros. Yeah, same note. Desperate for a charge. So what I can't tell is if... I think that means it's not charging. Yeah, I think I can just take this. And I think I can just take this charger here and do what I want. Let me pause my Kalimoto. Because I think it's not currently charging. Okay, well, so that's the fun and exciting life of an EV. Being an EV owner. You get to learn all about charging, and then there's apparently a whole etiquette. There's a whole new kind of social interaction to learn that I'd never thought about before. Okay, well, that's it. We're going to end it here at this beautiful shopping mall. I think the rest of the ride home is going to be roads we've seen plenty of time, or some kind of boring highway riding. So yeah, that's it. Gotta say, pretty happy with the bike. Very happy that this charger seems to work. Hopefully it's going to work again right now. Alright, that's it. It's a quick charging update. So I've unplugged this guy's car because this thing didn't say that it was charging. Does it? Oh. Well, it doesn't say it's charging now either. Whoops. So it may have been charging for him. Okay, well, I don't know. There's no other indicator, right? I don't know. It's kind of not my problem, right? Unless it just now stopped charging for me. Anyway, I unplugged his vehicle, put his little cover cap and everything carefully back on. It's a little weird you're touching other people's cars, but I guess it's kind of like, what you have to do. And so you just try to be cool and, take care of other people's stuff. Anyway, I put his little cover back on and his, cover plate outside of the charger. And then I stole the charger. And it's working great so far. So, yeah, I just plugged it in and it just started. No problem. Anyway, I just plugged it in with the bike on. Started right up. Heard the charger click. Heard my fan come on and in the charge tank, and I'm getting 5.5 kilowatts. Not bad. 5.5 to 6, somewhere in that range. So, I the technique I'm going to try, it's what I did at the last charge station, is leave the bike on for, at least a full minute. And just make sure everything's really, you kind of make sure the charge station and the bike are getting to know each other, getting comfortable, building a rapport. And then I'll turn the bike off. And hopefully it'll work as well as it did back at the McDonald's. So we'll find out. Be back and let you know the results. COVID mall looks like, if you're interested. I don't know what else to call it. This is Black Hawk Plaza, and everything is closed. And it's just some people wandering around. It's like a zombie plaza. I mean, I guess there's some stuff open, but not much. People are gonna get freaked out with me walking around with my motorcycle helmet on. You're gonna think it's a terrorist attack or something. Or maybe that I just have to wear a safety helmet all the time for some kind of, medical condition. What do they know? Right? Don't judge me. Anyway, yeah, some baby store is open, and see, I see some more people back there, so there's probably something. There might be a restaurant, maybe. But slim pickings out here. Dogtopia. Anyway, kind of a cool, lobby area here. Right, I can just relax in here, waiting for my bike to charge. But yeah, this place is a ghost town. Actually, I'm not going to sit down because, COVID. Anyway, about half the people have masks or more. A lot of people don't, so I guess it's not required. I don't know. But yeah, look at this. Out of business. No judgment, it says. Yeah. It's BlackRock. Rich people in BlackRock don't want to be judged just for being rich. Right? It's not their fault. It's not their fault they're privileged. And, the rest of this place is not much different. That place is closed down. I'm guessing permanently, but who knows. Okay, that's it. Just waiting for a little bit more charge. I'm going to call it quits here at 76% charge. This seems to be working well. The only thing that's a little odd is the estimated charge time just keeps cycling through. It'll go to 0 and then go to like an hour to about like double. There you go. So 0, now it'll go to around an hour, and then it'll go to what I think is the accurate charge time, which right now is about 30 minutes. So there, we go 53 minutes, and then it'll jump back down. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it consistently, so, seems okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and unplug here and get back on the road just because it's getting late. I don't want to be out after the sun goes down. I don't have any cold weather gear, so I'm going to do my, Good Samaritan, my act of goodwill here for my fellow EV owner, even though it is a Tesla. I didn't tell the guy that I hate Tesla. It's not my solar and Powerwall nightmare isn't this guy's fault. So looks like a regular thing. Okay. I wonder, I guess Teslas must have multiple charge ports. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, he's got a cool little light. Went from blue to green. Pretty cool. Okay. And I don't really know what's going on here. Yeah, seems okay. Oh man, these things get dirty, I bet. Alright. I'm gonna hit the road. Rest of the ride I think is pretty boring from here on out, so say goodbye to Black Rock Plaza, and that's it. Couldn't resist getting a little bit of Black Hawk footage, just because this place is kind of ridiculous. It's sort of the Disneyland of the East Bay. Everything is perfect in Black Rock. Everyone's yard is perfect. Everyone's house is perfect. All the roads are perfect. All the trees are perfect, and everyone has nice cars. I mean, I saw some kind of ridiculous car in that Black Rock Plaza parking lot. I don't know what. It was a McLaren or something insane. I didn't take a close look. Anyway, this is Black Hawk. Did I call it Black Rock? It's not Black Rock, it's Black Hawk. Yeah, and everyone here has a whole lot of money. More even than Danville. It's kind of a boring place, but just, yeah, it's rich people's suburb out here. Look at these houses. They're huge. They're fucking huge. And then, oh, the hills. Black Hawk Hills. Probably shouldn't speed through here. They do have their own police force. Black Hawk Police. I've seen the cars now and then, and it's an actual police force, not security. People out here are fucking loaded. Oh, look at that place. It's a nice little it's a nice little house. Yeah, this place just makes me nervous. It's the kind of place where you just don't really want to make a wrong move. It feels like you're being watched. Stone walls everywhere to keep everyone in line. No one wants anyone to get out of line in Black Hawk. Yeah, it's just like this giant upscale tract housing. I don't know. Oasis, nightmare. It just depends on your perspective. Obviously, people like it out here because it pays to live in Black Hawk or something. They have nice school districts and all of that. There's something, it's kind of a soul-crushing feeling about this place. I guess the whole thing is just a master planned community, but on a pretty epic scale. And, you know, by design, no low-income housing. Yeah, Tesla, BMW, Audi. Mostly upscale cars out here. Except for I was gonna say, except for that, there's some kind of shitty econo car, and it's a Mercedes, Porsche, Tesla. There's a crappy pickup. Anyway. Weird area. Oh, this is nice up here in the hills. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit cool as the sun goes down. Should have made a bit better time. I'm gonna regret being out this late, but I'm just gonna take freeway all the way back. So this little bit of road is the last kind of interesting part of the trip today. Yeah, it's not a bad road. So anyway, bike is working great. Mileage is really good. Yeah, we left at about 76% battery. It's going down, I think, roughly a percent a mile like it should be. I'll find out if that holds once I get on the freeway. And I'm doing freeway speeds for an extended period, but that all seems to be working fine, and I'm so happy the charger is working. So basically it's worked, I guess it's fair to say it's worked fine 3 times, although the very first time I used it, it still did shut down before 100%, but it made it to 95%. And today, no early shutdowns, just kept charging with the key off. Very happy about that. I did not want to have to take this into a Zero dealer. Obviously I didn't want to get stuck with an expensive repair. I got such a good deal on this bike, and you know, if I have to pay $1,000 to get something fixed, suddenly it's not such a great deal. So that all seems great. The only thing I have to fix is the turn signal, where some kitty decided to chew. Decided that the turn signal was delicious and could not be resisted. So I gotta replace that, get some kind of cover on here. Okay, so successful day. I gotta make good time, headed home before I freeze to death. Yeah, I've got no warm gear with me because I've got no luggage on the bike. That's it. Bye. Okay, I think that turned on. I can't tell for sure. I just popped back in to talk about the DSR and the freeway a little bit, as long as I'm, you know, traveling freeway speeds. What are we doing? 77 here. No problem. That's what I wanted to say. Ooh, Toyota Supra. They don't make them like that anymore, I don't think. Is that new? I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, no problem at all. 77, just cruising. Oh, got a headwind. I have to tuck in a little bit. But the bike feels stable. You know, I know the range is not going to be great. I'll start to see that percentage go down, but it doesn't just drop instantly like the FXS does. Just, you know, more battery, more power, and I don't really know how those are really related. Like, you think a more powerful motor would just drain battery faster, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's a little more efficient somehow, at least under more like extreme conditions, because it sure seems like this gets more than twice as much range on the highway than the FXS, but I don't know, I haven't calculated. Now on the other hand, I think if we just watch that percentage drop from 67 to 65 since I've been talking, so, you know, it goes down pretty quick. But 12 miles or so to get home, 65% battery.